I'm Sue Hopgood, PRINCE2 trainer, and I'm here to answer your project management questions. Welcome to ShopTalk. So the first question is, what is a specialist product? According to PRINCE2, a specialist product is an output that the user needs in order to realise the benefits of the project. And the specialist products will vary wildly from project to project. If we're building a new school, then specialist products will include the architect's drawings, the completed application for planning permission, the dug foundations, the installed heating system. So those would all be specialist products which allow and contribute to the completed school. If we were creating a new novel, then that would be specialist products of a completed first draft, the approved artwork, the agreed launch date. So, completely different specialist products. It depends on the project and what benefits it hopes to achieve. So in summary, what is a specialist product? Well, they are outputs that the user needs in order to realise the benefits of the project. They are things that we are building and we will have to create a plan to build them. Okay, next question. And this one is, what role does a sponsor play in PRINCE2? And that's an interesting question because we don't actually have within PRINCE2 the role of a sponsor. A sponsor is the driving force behind the project. They are the champion, and they may have a position within our project. The nearest equivalent that we have within the PRINCE2 project structure is the project executive. They are ultimately accountable for the success of the project, and they are making sure that we're going to get value for money from the project. They probably are going to be the sponsor because they have a vested interest in making sure it succeeds. So the nearest equivalent to a sponsor that we have in the PRINCE2 project is the project executive. So in summary, a sponsor plays an important role within a project. They are the driving force that moves us all forward, and they are motivating our team towards success. Our next question is, what is a sprint? When we're using Scrum and sprints, we're normally talking about small teams of less than 10 people. And at the start of the sprint, they get together and they work out what the sprint goal is going to be at the end of the time box, at the end of the sprint. Collectively, this empowered, multi-skilled, very able team who are usually worked together before and are properly, highly performing, will agree together what they're going to build to achieve the sprint goal. And then every day they check in for 15 minutes and work out what they did yesterday and what they're going to do today and if there have been any blockers. At the end of the sprint, then they demonstrate what they have built to whoever is interested, normally the customer, and that what they have built might even go live. Who knows? It might not, it might just be added to in the next sprint. At the end of the sprint, once the demo is done, then the team will get together and have a retrospective. And if they can find ways to improve, then they will apply those learnings to the next sprint. So in summary, a sprint is a fixed time box where a team work towards their sprint goal. So our final question, how does tailoring work in PRINCE2? Tailoring to suit your project is one of the principles of PRINCE2, and you can tailor pretty much anything you like to whatever is appropriate to your project. The only thing that we can't mess with are the principles themselves, but how we apply them is really up to you and your project. So for example, if we were going to tailor our risk management process, if we're working on a nuclear reactor, our risk management procedure would be very different from if we're managing risk within our IT project. And a small IT project building a new app may get away with managing risk by putting their risks on post-it notes and putting them on the wall. If we tried that method to manage risk building our nuclear reactor, things are not going to go well. So in summary then, we can manage and tailor PRINCE2 to suit our situation, and we can tailor the terminology, the roles, the processes, the techniques, whatever you need to do in order to meet the principles of PRINCE2. So the key takeaway here is that you can tailor pretty much anything within PRINCE2 except the principles. Do whatever is appropriate for your project in order to maintain the levels of control that you need. If you want to find out more about how PRINCE2 can help you in your projects, click here to find out more about project management ShopTalk.